Welcome back, everybody, as we head in game, or series 2 rather, as Fuel versus Humber, and already Fuel going to be out to a hot start as Peepaw finds a goal, not bogged down by what happened last one. Fuel ready to start this new one, as Humber is a team, we fought a lot, right? I think in CEN, I remember, we fought them, I think, 3 different times. So it's a team we're quite familiar with, as Vidhawk and Scout as well. Definitely teams we're used to seeing, but Reeker looks to try to get them a 2-0 lead to start it off, but it is not going to go how he wanted it, as Peepaw gets back for the ball. Noah, we're just going to call him Noah. I refuse to say numbers, as he gets that ball, but Reeker gets it past the corner of Vidhawk. They're going to be the one to find it first, as he looks for something, but it's going to be stopped easily by McLean there, as Noah catches it center field. He has no boost to his name, though, so he's not going to have too much speed as Vidhawk goes up. Looks for something, but the ball is floating mid-air as Scout is going to be the one to find that one deep into the net of Fuel, as unfortunately McLean just was not there in time. He was just slightly too late for that save, as Humber ties this one up 1-1. As another kickoff here, we'll see what team ends up winning if Fuel has found kickoffs this time. It went the way of Humber, but then Fuel, McLean was there to catch it, make sure that it couldn't go too far, as Reeker pops that one up from the corner, and it's almost on net. It's going to be stopped as Peepaw taps that one off of the ground. Reeker for double touch, but there's no player there to stop it. Peepaw centers it up, tries to keep this ball dead, as now Scout goes back up. What a save, apparently, as Reeker looks for something off of the wall here. He finds it, but Vidhawk is the one to stop it. Now, members of Humber try to mount some sort of offensive, but McLean is there to stop it. Reeker goes up once again, as he's getting these plays, but it's just not going to be anything, as Vidhawk there to stop it. As McLean for something, Peepaw, not the touch he wanted, as Vidhawk now has control in front of Fuel's goal. 3 minutes and 18 seconds remaining. Reeker tries to look for something off of the ceiling. It's a nice handoff to McLean, but Noah is there to stop it. Make sure that that one's not going anywhere. Dead ball here yet again is Peepaw. McLean, a little bit of pass back and forth. But Reeker's not going to be the one to catch it. Instead, it's going to be Scout who tries to clear this out. Noah goes up. He misses. It's Vidhawk. Gets it past McLean. Now it's just into the corner of Fuel, but it bounces. Almost in a dangerous territory. Reeker keeps it up, though. Air dribbles his best possible, as McLean now has control of the ball. He bounces it off the backboard, and Peepaw there to finish it off to get his second for the game and bring Fuel that lead once again. Beautifully played here. Nice team play. Peepaw sets himself up, knows that McLean is going to be able to set that one up. It wasn't McLean's shot. It was always going to be someone else's, whoever was in center field, and that just so happened to be Peepaw there. Speaking of Peepaw, he wins the kickoff with Vidhawk there to catch it. McLean, though, pounces it right past Scout, and that's going to be a third goal for the side of Fuel. As a miss pass there. You're passing wide in front of your net, and McLean just too much boost, able to get it, and gets the second touch before Noah can get there in time, as Fuel take a 2-point lead for the first time, I think, today. As, let's see, and seems to be a little bit of stuttering here, though. See if things going well. We'll cut to me as we try to figure out our tech issues. I'm not entirely sure what happened. I think the game may have just crashed, as we'll have to take a short break, but we'll be back when we're back, so don't go anywhere. Welcome back, everybody. Now, unfortunately, we did end up missing that first game. You know, it cut off a little bit, but I believe the end score was 7-1 for Fuel, so we definitely missed a bit of action, but Fuel definitely a dominant first win. We'll see if Humber can bounce back and, you know, maybe make this one closer. Fuel's going to run away with it, and it feels like they're doing exactly that as Noah is going to tap that one in. But truthfully, that was not his goal. That was definitely, actually, I think that was actually maybe a whole play by him, but it was definitely a lot closer. As now we'll see who can take this one. As it's already up, Humber with the lead. It's now their hands. Noah looks for something. Reeker tries to get it off the wall, looks for something here. The scout stops it. McLean stops it yet again. Vidhawk finds the first touch. He's up in the air. One flip, two, but it's going to stop there as doesn't find the resets he wanted. Scout is driving the what? Yeah, that's the bikini bottom mobile, I think. As he's seeing, looking for something here now. Scout trying to continue the offensive as brings it up, but he's going to get a demo. He's going to get demoed by Reeker, which now means Fuel gets that breathing room. They should be able to get it out of their own half, but instead Vidhawk finds something. Reeker, though, clears it out. Peepaw now with speed off of the ceiling, off the wall, gets it past one. McLean there to meet it, brings it slowly down, but Vidhawk sweeping that one out of the way well before anyone from Fuel could respond. As Peepaw looks again, the Scout's going to be the first one to meet it up there. Reeker, McLean instead going to be the one to touch it there for Fuel as Vidhawk bouncing it off the wall, just trying to get some speed going as now he has a breakaway and Reeker will not be there, but Peepaw, because he got demoed, was actually back in the nick of time. Scout, a double touch off of the wall, but it just slows it down to a crawl as Vidhawk finds this touch yet again, and feels like Humber are not discouraged by the score of last game. They're still bringing their A game, and they're trying to keep this lead of theirs, but McLean says no more of that as the touch, the save there just went a little awry. Noah finds a good save, but it bounces off of the post, and it sets it up beautifully for McLean to finish that one off with a full body shot as now 3 minutes remain. It's a tie game, 1-1. Kickoff goes the way of Humber, and the kickoff goal will not be there as Reeker stops it. Scout finds the touch yet again. Reeker looks for something. He's off the wall. Gets a nice flip going. He's had so much speed, and he gets it past one as the touch goes his way. And that means Fuel will take the lead yet again as Reeker, a solo play here. I mean, off of Vidhawk's car, bounces, but the final touch goes to Reeker, who gets that speed and clears it out, gets it through the goal. Now, Fuel take the lead. Another kickoff here. We'll see if Humber can mount their comeback, if they can tie this one up early on, or Fuel can start to spread the distance, can start to create that distance, or, you know, make just a little bit wider of a gap. It's now Humber's back on the offensive. Scout looks for something, and as I said it, I mean, Scout's going to be the one to find it, touch it in. The Sonic explosion with the bikini bottom car. This is a combo of all time here from Scout. But it does not matter if he's finding the goals and he's finding the shots he needs to. 2-2. Now Reeker be the first. He's gonna be able to get that after a dead ball, after the kickoff. Scout meets it, wins that 50. Peepaw sends it up. He sets it up for himself, but Noah is there beautifully to stop that one. Now McLean tries to slow it down, tries to center it up for his team, but both of his teammates are just a little bit too far forward. Peepaw gets it past one. The Vidhawk is there to meet it. As now it's McLean and Reeker on the defense. McLean passes, but it's going to be a demo onto him via Noah. Now, you know, this demo hasn't meant much. It seems Fuel still on the offensive this entire time as McLean finds a double touch. He flips. He does a bunch. Tries his best to get something started, but instead it will be stopped by Humber. Ball up in the air. It's a floater. It's McLean off the backboard, but he does not find the touch he wants. Rare there, looking class. A nice save the side of Noah, who keeps his defense on lock, but the ball is still in Humber's side, and it's in a dangerous territory for them. Wall off the wall. It's a slow ball. Can Noah get to it in time? Nobody finds it. Peepaw bounces it off the ceiling, off the crossbar yet again, as McLean is just a little bit too quick on that one. Peepaw hears it out. Nice touch from McLean. Pass to Rieger, and a beautiful team play there from Fuel to get their lead right back. Peepaw clears this one out. McLean passes it down. Rieger gets that bounce off of the wall, finished it off cleanly with a ground shot. Well positioned by all members of Fuel. They're each playing the role they needed to. As now they want to get some sort of insurance. They don't want to keep this one within one because it's shown, Humber has shown they can score at a moment's notice. Fuel cannot get complacent, cannot get comfortable with this lead they have generated. Despite the fact there's only 1 minute remaining, they are looking to continue that lead, widen that deficit for Humber Esports as McLean finds another goal off of Peepaw's pass here. And a handoff to McLean, who finds it past Vidhawk, who was just not able to get there in time. As now that insurance marker is there. It's a 2-4 game for Fuel. They're looking to take a 2-0 lead in this series. Kickoff goes the way of Peepaw. McLean is there to catch it. He's starting to heat up clearly in this match. 2 shots, 2 goals. He's 100%. When he takes a shot, he finds the back of the net so far. Rieger looks for something and bounces off. McLean does not find a Peepaw off of the corner, off the post. It's a little bit misplaced yet again. 45 seconds remaining. Fuel keep the offense going. McLean slows it down to a crawl. Rieger as well. Peepaw there to try to finish it, but it bounces even higher up as Vidhawk and Noah find it. McLean for something, but it's just going to keep on getting popped up. Neither player find back of the net. Just a high ball throughout this entire last 30 seconds. And speaking of 30 seconds, we're down to 20 of those seconds remain. Fuel keep their lead to 2. Humber has to score now if they want any hope, but it seems like Rieger is going to put the nail in the coffin for this one and get Fuel their 5th goal of the game off of a nice pass again from McLean, kind of setting up most of these plays. A lot of the plays around Fuel are going to be centered around McLean. He's their highest ranked player. He's Rieger happy to not have to be the one who is considered the highest rank anymore. He's glad to have that freedom to play how he wants. Noah does get that goal, but it might be too little too late. Unless another kickoff goal comes, then, you know, that door starts to open just that little bit here. We'll see if Humber can make a comeback. But, I mean, Humber showing they still have signs of life. They're not out of it yet, despite the fact that they seem to be going down 0-2 here. Kickoff goes the way of Fuel. And with that, McLean just going to pop one more in the back of the net just to finish it off and get himself a hat trick for this game. As a nice solo play here. Bounce off the backboard, a nice touch off the wall. That's what we expect from someone of McLean's caliber. And when these backboards are unprotected, that's going to happen. And that's what happens off of kickoffs. He can't get back in time. 2 seconds remaining. Ball high up onto Humber's side. Fuel will take game 2, 6-3. As real dominant showing from Fuel, but the early game was very, very even. I mean, Humber had the lead for a bit, but once Fuel, once they found their heat, they found their stride, they just ran away with that one, especially McLean. I mean, 3 goals, 2 assists, 4 shots, having 5, goal participation. Very, very well done by him there. See if Fuel can close it out in 3. A nice sweep here of Humber, or if Humber can find some sort of comeback, if they can start to mount that reverse sweep. But it all matters. This game 3 is where it starts, because it always starts with just 1 game as we're heading in. Vidhawk wins that kickoff. Rieger up in the sky, off the wall, looks for something. Peepaw is going to be the one to clear it out as McLean goes up. It's off the backboard and he finds a double touch, but it's a dead ball right in front of Humber's net. No member of Fuel is able to capitalize on that positioning. As now, McLean and Rieger, dynamic duo of this team, have started some sort of an offense. It's off of the backboard. Peepaw not there to able to get there in time. Rieger sends it to the corner to try to get it out, as he just has to get it past Vidhawk, but he does not do that. McLean bounces it off the corner, tries to keep something going. Is there anyone there to meet it? Peepaw looks to try to, but Noah gets the better of him in that touch as Rieger keeps this up. Bounces it off the bat ball at center field. McLean just going to bring it down to the ground, look for some sort of play himself with some sort of dribbles, as he is a playmaker. through and through. Instead, Reeker not going to find the handoff he wanted there. Neither does he find the touch. He tries to keep his ball dead. It's centered up. A nice bump from Scout to get McLean far away from the ball. His attack has slowed down to a crawl for Fuel. McLean, though, almost finds another opening, and Fuel, they've not let go of the gas pedal. It's much like that Game 2 versus Waterloo. See if they can keep this one up, as already a minute and a half down, and it feels like it's only been in Humber's side. This is the first time we've really crossed the center field, and immediately Reeker is right there to keep it there. Keep it exactly there. McLean and Reeker, they're not finding the goals. Nice save with Peepaw. Everyone else was going for those high shots, so we'll just do a nice trickle low shot here. 90 kVA, it's not a speedy one, it's not a fancy one, but it gets the job done, and that's all you need. As Fuel take the lead yet again, and really Humber, they need to start to find something, because right now it's been the Fuel show this game. They have not let up their offense even once. When Reeker have a little bit of a bump battle there, but it does go the way of Noah. Scout, and he finally get it past the center field. It looks like him and Noah do exactly that, but Reeker's there to clear it out. If it doesn't stay here for long, it won't matter much, as a nice pass there from Noah right to McLean's hood. Peepaw for a side pinch. He does not find that wall pinch, though, that he wants. It's not the same speed he's looking for. Instead, it slows it down. McLean sends that ball off course towards the corner so Peepaw can get it and start this offense. He gets it past one to Noah. They're in the center to stop it. McLean gets it past two. Scout, though, brings it to the corner, looks for that double touch, but instead Reeker's going to be the one to meet him there, as he nice pass was that Scout towards Reeker, and Fuel running away with this game. It feels, Humber have not found any opening. They've been in Fuel's side for a total of 15 seconds, where Fuel's been on Humber's the entirety of the game, as 2-0 lead here in Humber. They need a spark to get them going here if they want any hope of keeping themselves in this series and keeping themselves in this bracket, as McLean, Reeker wanting nothing more than to stop the hopes of Humber and to end this one cleanly with a 3-0 victory, as there's only 2 minutes remaining, and these two are playing with it in front of the net, but they do not find the goal they want. Ball fast off of the backboard. A Scout does not find it, but Noah there off of the third touch will be able to bring Humber within one, and the signs of life that we needed have started to flourish. Scout, he wanted that one solo, but he realized he wasn't going to get the touch he needed, so Noah there to meet him in tow, as now the kickoff goal can tie this one up. Humber can start to get some offensive, but on the plus side for Humber, right, you only had the offense for that little bit of time, but when you did, you made it count. You got that goal. Even if Fuel's been on the gas the entire game, if they can't get them in the back of the net, it won't matter much, and if they can't save, it will matter even less, as Reeker stops it here, makes sure to keep this ball dead, but he has no boost. McLean, a pass to Noah, a pass to Vidhawk, who tries to go up, but McLean is there to meet him on the wall, as Reeker is as well. The rest of Fuel start to play this one. McLean and Peepaw both at 0 boost apiece. Well, McLean has to go back. Reeker has to solo play this. He gets so much speed on the ball off the backboard. Peepaw, full boost, center field. McLean can set this up for him. It's sure to go in. Instead, Reeker's the one who has to catch it, as will be Noah getting it past one. It's a bounce off the backboard, but McLean there once again to stop it, as Vidhawk try to keep this ball away from his own net. Fuel, they still have the lead. 1 minute remaining for this third and potentially final game. We'll have to see. Humber, they need to find something now. They need to dig deep into their bag of tricks and pull something that Fuel has never seen with a team that they played against so many times, such as Humber. And his Fuel team is basically brand new, the only returning player being Reeker. We'll see if Humber can solve the conundrum that is this Fuel offense so far. Reeker, he's looking to get it past. He bounces it off the backboard. He wants a solo play, but it's going to go wide. It's going to go towards the corner instead. Clears it out as Scout and Noah trying to make some sort of magic happen. That hat, a bag full of tricks. It seems to be maybe running low, as Scout going to be able to save that one, making sure the lead does not grow, that there's still hope throughout this entire game. Reeker tries to get back in time, but he doesn't need to, as Peepaw ever reliable will be there to catch it. Plane looks to finalize this one. Instead, it's going to be Rieker to bring a 2-goal lead, 3 seconds remaining. Fuel love these last second goals, and I feel like it's almost all but inevitable. It's almost a formality that Fuel will take this series, take this one 3-0. Unless Humber, 2 kickoff goals back-to-back could change it. With a dead ball off of kickoff, that's not what you want to see if you're Humber, and Fuel takes the victory 3-0. With that game 3 being a 3-1 victory. I mean, game 2 was, I believe, 5-2, and then a 7-1. So a very, very dominant victory there from the side of Fuel against Humber, as they'll now be moving on in their bracket and seeing who their third opponent's going to be. See if they can continue these placement matches, finding as much success as they have been. That first game, things were a little bit shaky, but they seem to have warmed up a little bit, and they really, really started to heat up in this Humber game. We'll have to see how they do against their third opponent, so don't go anywhere. We'll be back with that.
Remember when we used to stay up until till 9? Way back when everything so right.